and welcome to your Pectorals Fascial Freedom tutorial. Now for this, we're going to be using your Fascial Freedom ball in your kit. If you don't have that, you can just use a lacrosse ball. Again, start with something soft, so you might even be able to use a tennis ball to start with and work your way up to something hard. Now the pec's obviously quite a large muscle, which is our chest muscle. We've got two, we've got the big one over the top. If you took that away, there's a smaller one underneath. So the idea of this one is to, again, it's a little bit of self-discovery, where you're going to play around to see which is quite sore and a little bit gluey. And you might even just be able to do this first of all just with your own hand, just in the corner of your shoulder there, to see if you can run down a little bit either across the collarbone or down into the chest. So just by pushing in there and giving yourself a little massage, you'll notice there's some pretty sore spots in there. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be laying on the floor first of all. This is, we find laying on something is a way to relax into it and also to find a spot. And simply all you're going to be doing is just placing the ball wherever that sore spot is. So just find the worst spot first of all. And then from there, all you're going to be doing is just laying on top of it, put your body weight onto it, and just let, if we've got the right pec, we're just going to let the right arm just sit out to the side as comfortable as you can. And just relax into it first of all. If it's a bit uncomfortable in this position, what you can do is put the opposite leg out to the side, like a 90 degree, and that sometimes help. It's also going to help us once we start doing a little bit of active release, which is what we're going to be doing next. So as always, find the spot, just relax on it first of all, nose breathe, let the body start to calm down, the central nervous system calm down, so that hopefully we get a little bit of breaking open of any adhesions that's in this area. Now one of the things you can do with this active release is we want to use breath, number one, and a little bit of movement, number two. So the first one with the breath is if you just take a slow, deep breath, imagine you're breathing into the ball, into the sore spot. So it's actually expanding from the inside out, and that'll help with getting a little bit of hydration through the fascial adhesions there. So that's one thing you can do, is just working on breath. The other one is you can actually just do a little bit of a rotation away from the ball. What that means is we've got the ball in the right chest, so we're going to push the left hand into the ground so that we can rotate left to create a bit of a stretching sensation at the same time, and then back down, relax again. Of course, you can use your legs for a little bit of help there too. It's only subtle, just little bits. The other little thing we can do as well is you can actually just gently move your arm around too. So as you're breathing in, you can reach up or out a bit more, and just so there's a little bit of movement through the tissues underneath where that ball is. So this is one option, just laying on the floor. Another one is we can use a wall, or even better, a door frame, where we place ourselves into the door frame and we go through the same breathing techniques, and we're trying to do a little bit of stretching at the same time. So that's another one which we can do, and we'll have two timers running below, so you can take your pick. Some people get more out of one than the other. So there we go. Jump into that one. We're going to try again. We're using Fascial Freedom throughout this whole reform program, and you know you can go to this point if you ever feel a bit sore and a bit rounded through the shoulders. It's part of that fascial line we want to open up. Get to work with that. Looking forward to seeing you in the next video tutorial.